Hey, look at that sexy background right there. Yeah, okay, first of all, let me tell you this. Webcams are stupid because they put the thing up there, so they have to look like this, and you feel uncomfortable when you want to see what you're doing, like a mirror. But anyway, time for me to come clean. You know, I don't know when I did my last video. Oh, well, it was definitely after I started school. But, I think it's time that I be a little bit honest. I'm gonna drop a class. I have to do it because, and I'm gonna put this on, like, YouTube, so if there's any chicks that watch this, tell me what your reaction is to, like, a little bit past 40 seconds. Women should not teach history of rock and roll. My opinion. My teacher only emphasizes, my ex-teacher, only emphasizes on what she gives a fuck about, and that is not how, no, that's not how music works. Anyway, let me give my thoughts about the VMAs. Lady Gaga looked hot as a dude. As I posted on Facebook, or commented on some status or some shit like that, that's what Bieber's gonna look like in his 20s, except he's gonna look a little bit washed up. Adele won, I think, the most awards, but most of her awards were like for the technical things. Katy Perry won Video of the Year. I guess that's the big award there. Justin Bieber, I don't agree with him winning for best male pop video or whatever. For You Smile, that was stupid. Or best male, no, it was just best male video overall. That was some bullshit because one website predicted Eminem and Rihanna to win because they just said that's gonna happen, but they said that CeeLo Green should have won. I think either one of them should have gone over Justin Bieber because Justin Bieber's never had a top 10 hit on, listen when I say this, never had a top 10 hit on like top 40 charts, pop charts. He's had, I think Baby got to number 5 on Hot 100, but that's different. Let's see. Oh, okay. So some people want me to smoke weed with them, and I kind of said I'd do it. I haven't done it yet. I don't know if I'm going to. It's not like I'm getting, like, because I've always been against it. Not against weed. I've just always been like, I don't give a fuck if people do it. But I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to do it. But I've kind of been in that state where home has been such shit. I've been like, you know what? If it makes me feel better about home, I'll do it. So I said I agreed to do it with this person. Gave the person $20. I know they're not like some other people in this fucking town that are gonna screw me out of my money, or say, "Oh man, I'll give you 5 and then I'll give you 10 the next day." And they don't. And I tell them, "Don't worry about it." But they didn't even bring it up. Like they didn't even offer it the next day. And that was before I said, "Don't worry about it." And they told me it was for something that they were getting all dressed up for. They wanted to buy like drinks or something. No, it was for weed. I'm not stupid. That's why I don't hang out with your ass anymore, because you lie. Okay, I'm going on a tangent about you, dude. Anyway. So this dude, he's got the weed and everything. And he's a senior in high school, but he's older than me, I think. Or, he's the same age as me. I don't know. But it's not like I'm smoking with a minor, or gonna smoke with a minor if I smoke. But one of the people he wants to smoke with us if we smoke is that dude I was just going off on a tangent about, and I don't want to smoke with him. I really don't want anything to do with him because he's bipolar. Forever the sickest kids, bipolar baby. Make up your mind. Anyway, that's whatever. Bipolar baby, one of a kind. Bipolar baby, make up your mind. It's something like that. High pitched voice right there. Yeah. So anyway, so I don't know if I want to smoke or not, but like I go to school today, and one of my teachers thought I was high anyway. He kind of came up to me and was like, "Look, I don't care what you do outside of school, but if you smoke, just don't come to my class." And I was like, "Huh?" I like that, and I like that teacher. So I was like, "Oh my god!" So I didn't even finish. I didn't go to all my classes. I didn't go. Well, I went and got paperwork from my last class. Not like paperwork from the teacher, but paperwork from like the student service area and how to withdraw out of there, and so you can get money back and turn a book in. Oh, there's a hurricane going on. There's this girl named Irene. Like I told my mom, it's kind of weird, and I don't know. Like, there's two things that are sexist in this world: M&M's, the candy, and hurricanes. All the M&M characters are men, or they portray males. The new pretzel guy, Orange is his name. He's the guy. Of course, you've got red and yellow, peanut and regular, and they're sexist. It's funny. The only woman chick M&M I've seen is the green one, and she's only around Valentine's Day where they're making like comments about her. But you know, whatever. I only like the peanut one, so. Alright, so shit. I'm working on a rap. I'm gonna write a rap. It's gonna be like my Nig thing, you know. It's gonna strike a chord with the Nigs, I guess. So I'm gonna write about, you know, Jordans. But I don't wear Jordans. On Saturday in the park, I need my Jordans, and shit. It's gonna be called something like I'm a certified baller. B-A-L-L-A, not E-R-L-L-A. Got my thug terminology and spelling down pat, bitch. No, alright. Let's see. But yeah, so, yeah. This is just stupid video number 2. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it like maybe 8 minutes long. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the full 10 minutes. Oh. Everybody started high school since I did my last video. They started on Thursday, I think. I might have made a comment about it, but you know what sucks? Alright, I went to Cedar Ridge High School in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Every year Cedar Ridge would beat Orange because, you know, Orange sucks. They used to be good when there was only, you know, one high school in this county. Anyway, so Cedar Ridge and Orange, they'd always barely beat Orange every year I went there. Now remember, I only went there freshman and senior year, but that was the only high school I went to. Think about it. You'll be like, wait, what? You only went to high school for 2 years, yet you graduated with your class. I did other stuff. I got credits for a bunch of other stuff, but it wasn't really high school. So anyway, every time Orange and Cedar Ridge played, like, I don't think Orange ever beat us. I mean, maybe JV, but that nobody gives a fuck about JV. But Cedar Ridge always barely beat them, and apparently last Friday was nothing new, but it was a high-scoring game, and I'm like, what the fuck? Cedar Ridge couldn't even score that game. It took them like 3 weeks to score that amount. The first 3 weeks last year, they didn't even score 49 points yet. In their first game when I'm not there, they do it. Whatever. So that, you know, it's one of those things. It's like whatever, Cedar. I still root for you though. Not the players, just the school in general, because I don't know the players. I don't care to know the players. It's just, yeah. If I had to be true to my school, that's, I guess, my school, because it's the only high school I went to. Bam, 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 bam. I'm trying to do this right. Alright, hold on. Peekaboo! You probably like, wait, what the fuck's he doing? And then I just pop up with a peekaboo. So, yeah. See, I'm so used to having my eyes down. Like, it looks like I'm looking at the fucking screen, but it looks like I'm looking at the keyboard and I'm reading something because the camera's right there, yet I want to look right here. Kind of meet in the middle. Or do this. Or this one. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, that second one wasn't good. Anyway, I've got about 20 seconds, then I'll hit the 10-minute mark and I'll be done with stupid video number 2. Alright, so, yeah. So school is my escape, right? Music is, of course, always my escape, but sometimes I can't listen to music. So I've got school. Like, when I go there, I feel like, not like I'm the shit, but I feel like I can be anything I want to be. And then when I leave there, I know I have homework, and I forget till the last minute to do it. Darn. Anyway, as for, but home is not really, there's a thing that is in our living room that says, home is where you hang your heart. Well, no, not here. Yeah, this is my home, but it's, home is a 4-letter word that can also be spelled H-E-L-L instead of H-O-M-E. Right now, mine spells H-E-L-L, and I've been to prison, so I know what hell can be like, and this is worse than prison. Anyway, and I'll probably get shit for saying that on a video. Let me end this with my new catchphrase. If I get shit for, doing this, all I'm gonna do is look at my mom and brother who bitch at me for it, and I'm just gonna go, well, I don't give a fuck. Bye.